Now, I'm not too sure if he actually, really means that, but he, 100% says that, yeah, I'm not coming back. Now, 2K, now 2K is really taking out a really big factor, man. LSK is actually a very big YouTuber, man. Dude has at least on his LSK channel, he has about 285. Yeah, he's like 285,000 subscribers, man. So he is a bigger YouTuber in the community. Not saying his main channel actually has almost 1 million, or if he has 1 million, I'm not too sure, man. So he's a very big and respected person of the 2K community, man. So he's more of a my team. I've always seen him as a my team person, bro. But he wound up getting banned for 2K from two things, man. Actually, one of them was like buying account. He bought an account that had like VC or something on it, man. And that was one of the things. And then the other one was I can't remember what the other one was. I'm so sorry, you guys, but I cannot remember what it was, man. But he actually got banned for it, man. So 2K said they are actually cracking down on these people who have been doing. Oh no, it's promoting the MT site. There, that was the second reason why. Promoting the MT site. So like the My Coins and shit like that, bro. That's what he got banned for, man. So he thinks it was for the buying the account thing. I can't remember which one he said for. I really can't remember, man. So yes, he did wind up getting in trouble for that. So he got his account banned. He said that he is not coming back. So with this being said, man, the 2K community, bro, I've never been a fan of the 2K community. Like I said, not even has anything to do with the game developers themselves. It just has to do with the people of the community, man. Like, I don't really mess with the 2K community. That's just never been my thing. So with LSK out the picture now, is NBA Live going to try to pick him up? Because think about it, man. NBA Live, bro, when they normally, like, if they want you, they're normally going to offer you, like, an actual sponsorship. Like, with Flight Reacts. When Flight Reacts actually promoted the game, but he wound up messing it up for himself by going on that little rant. So, Flight Reacts, they offered him a whole sponsorship, and he had one, and he messed it up for himself, though. So, I think that, I actually do think that NBA Live is going to try to offer it to LSK. I do feel like NBA Live is going to be going after a lot of YouTubers, man. Because if you guys do not know, man, NBA Live actually said they were not going to release the game this year. They weren't going to release it till 2K17, man. So in 2017, I cannot remember what month, but I'm pretty sure somebody can correct me in the comment section. But NBA Live does plan on releasing NBA Live 17. So now 2K will have competition in 2017. I think that a lot of YouTubers will actually switch over to it, man, just because saying, they feel like, oh, 2K is getting dead. And I feel like that was the whole plan of NBA Live, because they knew 2K would mess up, and they knew they was going to slack off. So that's why they didn't drop their game. They wanted to wait till people actually got bored of the game. And so instead of actually competing with them on the opening day, which is smart, which they've always tried to do, is compete with 2K, they actually are waiting. So I think that LSK is going to go over to the Live community, man. You guys might actually see me over in the NBA Live community too. So I mean, it just all depends on how the 2K community continues to go. If it's no improvement, man, then yes, you can definitely see me in NBA Live community. So I do feel like LSK is going to be switching over to that community. And he said that he's not creating another PSN account or nothing like that. Not create another PSN account to try to, just to get his account unbanned. But yeah, so that's one big YouTuber out the community that 2K just found a way just to fuck up, man. So they actually kicked out a pretty big YouTuber, man, and they fucked up right there, man, because, YouTubers is actually what keeps the community going. I think 2K just doesn't realize that, but 2K is actually the one that keeps the community alive, bro. We're the ones that putting out these videos and promoting stuff for them, bro, because if we all know 2K was not prepared with their game this year, especially at Park. They don't give a fuck about Park, and LSK was actually throwing some shade at 2K, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. He was talking about how 2K don't care about the community. 2K only cares about the bigger up YouTubers, like 1 million subs and 1 million subs plus YouTubers, man. Which could explain a lot of things, though. Even though not everybody at the 2K meetup was 1 million subs, but they were all pretty big and well respected YouTubers, which is who they want to be to represent their company. But LSK was sitting there talking, he was actually throwing a lot of, like I said, he was throwing a lot of shade at them. He was saying, 2K don't care about their, players of the community. They only care about pleasing the content creators, the big ones, so they can go out and promote their game and so that more people can buy their game and things like that. And 2K don't care about Park players again, and 2K doesn't do anything. 2K, he was just pretty much saying how 2K doesn't improve on anything. They only improve on things at like every 2 years. And he's just pretty much just talking shit about 2K, man. So I really do think that LSK is done with the 2K community. I think he is going to wait for. I think he is going to go to the live community, man. So if NBA Live is able to bring their A game, which I think they will, I think NBA Live is going to go all out this year, because if they can't keep up with 2K this year, man, I can't see their company going forward anymore after this. But I think Live is going to bring their A game, man, and Live is going to steal a lot of these 2K content creators away, man. So 2K will have some competition, and 2K is going to need to figure out a way to keep their content creators on board, man. And also, y'all, this is just a theory of mine, but I think that 2K might, even though Ronnie said that he hasn't dropped the parks yet, well, they haven't, released everything on a good day, because some BS, like, you don't give away all your good stuff in one day, which that's just some straight bullshit to me. It's either, and this is just me just hoping, really, y'all, as I'm hoping that 2K is actually saving these parks, so when Live drops, instead of losing all of their content creators, think about it like this. If you release everything in one day, and you have a competition is going to drop their game later than yours, people is going to start getting bored of playing at the same place, and things are just going to start getting boring to them, man. So what if 2K was actually waiting for Live to drop, and they're going to drop their new parts like either before, which I think is going to be before. They're going to drop it before NBA Live drops, gets released in stores, man, so they can try to keep a lot of these content creators on there. Because I promise you, if 2K doesn't change anything, these content creators are leaving, man. So, yeah, let me know what you guys think down in the comment section, man. Tell me if you guys agree with me. Tell me if you don't agree with me. Tell me, give me your thoughts and opinions, man, because your opinions are worth it over here, man. I have a Twitter. If you guys are new to my channel, man, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I haven't finished everything else. I have my Twitter, though, but I haven't finished it yet.